Hello, everybody. Jim Coyle with Indiana Sports Beat coming to you, of course, from the Simon Scott Assembly Hall, where today the Indiana Hoosiers opened up Big Ten play against the Northwestern Wildcats in a game that was tight from the opening bell throughout. A game Indiana would go on to win 68-66, but it was not easy. Northwestern, a very, very scrappy squad today. This game, the biggest lead by either team was 5 points. That's the same both sides. The biggest scoring run either team went on was 7 points by Indiana, 6 for Northwestern. 14 lead changes in this game, and 15 times we were tied. A game that went down to the very end. Romeo Langford with a big play at the end. He would lead Indiana today in scoring with 20 points. He also had 5 rebounds. But the big man for Indiana today, Juwan Morgan, again, 17 points, 12 rebounds, and he had 3 assists to lead Indiana in that category as well. So Indiana again relying on Romeo and Juwan to get it done. They did the yeoman's work for the Hoosiers today, and it gets them to a opening Big Ten win here as they knock off Northwestern 68-66. Northwestern, some great performances of their own, down low, especially in the paint. Derek Pardon, a huge day, 24 points, 10 rebounds for their big man. And Vic Law, also 16 points and 9 rebounds for him. Pardon was 11 of 15 from shooting. So again, a great performance by him. Ryan Taylor, you remember that name, the transfer from Evansville. Indiana tried to get him. He ended up at Northwestern. Not a great day for him behind the arc. He was 1 of 5 today, so he didn't get a lot done. But this was a very tight game, and if you look at the statistics, Indiana once again shooting the ball very effectively from the floor overall, as they would go 27 of 49 for 55%. Very, very good shooting for Indiana. Unfortunately, behind the arc, once again, that number not very pretty, 28%. 3 of 11 shooting, as Indiana is not a very good shooting team from the behind the arc. Archie has said that many times, and the statistics bear that out. But also another troublesome spot is at the free throw line. Indiana, 11 of 19 for 57.9%, leaving 8 points at the free throw line today, and that's going to be crucial for games down the road. At games like this that are very, very tight. A 2-point win here today. Archie Miller knows that this team has got to get those woes taken care of because leaving those free throws at the line is going to cost them a win somewhere, like it did against Illinois last year. But overall, Indiana pulls out the win. They get an opening win in Big Ten play, which is very important because now they have to go on the road in the Big Ten to take on Penn State on Tuesday, before coming back here for a big game with Louisville. Louisville playing very, very well right now. So that's going to be an electric atmosphere here in the Simon Scott Assembly Hall, and hopefully Indiana can continue to improve. Juwan Morgan went down with an unknown injury at the very end of the game, so unknown that most of us didn't even know he was hurt until after the game. I'm not sure that it's anything serious, but we didn't know anything about it at all, so we'll have to find that out. We'll keep you updated. Just check with us on Indiana Sports Beat to keep you there covered. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up here from the Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana opens Big Ten play with a 68-66 win over Northwestern. An important victory for them as getting off to a positive start in Big If they had lost this game at home, that would have been very, very detrimental to their Big Ten season. But they get the win, and I think a lot of these guys find out that this is how Big Ten play is going to be. Night in, night out, it's going to be a battle, and it doesn't matter if you're at home or on the road. There are very, very few teams in the Big Ten that aren't good. The Big Ten is loaded this year as far as a lot of good teams. They may not have a lot of great teams, but they have a lot of good teams, and every game is going to be a battle. And I think Archie Miller and the team found that out here tonight at Simon Scott Assembly Hall. They win again 68-66 over Northwestern. Make sure you stay tuned to Indiana Sports Beat. We're on each Monday through Friday, 6 to 8 a.m. live. You can catch that on indianasportsbeat.com and as well as on Apple Podcast, Apple Play, Google Play, iHeartRadio. So you can find us about anywhere, and Facebook as well. But stay tuned to indianasportsbeat.com. We keep you updated on all things Indiana University related, whether it's soccer, football, basketball. We got you covered. That's going to wrap it up. This is Jim Coyle with Indiana Sports Beat, and I'll see you on the radio.